All right, sorry about that, folks. I was a little indisposed. LFE is playing Felix Vogel. He's up 1-0. Brian in the booth in Wallingford, Connecticut at Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena, coming to you on the Sharkstream. We're bringing you live action from digitalpool.net. Courtesy of digitalpool.net from the Wolfstetten. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. That's going to be a good match. Felix Vogel is actually favorite Fargo-wise over Lucas, but if you look at his left shoulder, and of course at the McDermott logo and the Sharkstream logo on his chest, yeah, we have a certain little bit of favoritism. So go kid, LFG, LFV, let's do this. Yes, Vogel is the junior world champion, so I think I want to say down in the Florida Open, these two had a confrontation, and Vogel actually got the best of Lucas. He's actually he's a hell of a player. So, junior world champion in 9-ball, and now he's in the Battle of the Bull in Roanoke, Virginia. Lucas got the 1 ball in on the snap. Didn't quite get a good look at the 2. I don't think. It might be makeable, but the 3 is going to make it tough, and then the 4 is sitting right on top of the 9, so it's going to make this this run a little difficult. I feel like defense is the run here. A rally in the valley, thank you. It was the week before the Florida Open, which is the week before this one, and the week before the U.S. Open, where we're all going to go in the Shark Bus and play, and all the pros are going to be there. George, you can see live scores. I'm going to put a link in the comments section right now. All hosted by Digital Pool, and there's your match list right there. You can go to there's another tab on there that says Viewer if you want to watch the actual bracket, and there's another tab on there that says Live Score, so you can see exactly what the players are punching into the tablets in real time. Again, if you guys want to watch any table you want, like if you want to go see Kachi or Chua or any of the other guys that are out there, you can go right to that link on the bottom of your screen, digitalpool.net/wolfsten. Use the code TheSharkstream and you will get a discount for the weekend. So right now, Felix Vogel's in pretty good shape. That 4-9 is the biggest problem on this table. I mean, the 3 is tricky as well, but the 4-9 is the one I'm struggling with.
Because everybody's so good with that one, here in blue ticket want to have a chance to win a Diamond Infinity necklace from So we're going to draw for that right now.
George, I posted a link just maybe a minute or 2 ago, digitalpool.com/tournament/battle of the bull/matches. That's what I've been using to keep track of the scores. George, it's the Battle of the Bull. Like I said, scroll up a little bit in the comments section. You'll see the link I just posted from the Sharkstream, and you'll be able to go straight there. He just hit the 7 ball, but the 6 is still on the table. Or did I miss something? Was he shooting at the 5? Must have missed something. 6 straight in for Felix. Yeah, Felix. 7 up the rail. Or no, actually, now it looks like he's going for the side. Great. Tee up for the 8 in the corner. Let's see how he gets back to the 9. Goes forward. Gonna land him on the left rail. Perfect position for this 9 in the corner. Like that, it's tied up. Felix won. Lukas won. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning into the Sharkstream. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share. Long match. There we go. Table 8. Sorry about that. Bobby saying Lukas is not favored in this matchup, but I mean, I'll tell you what. Looks like an 8-point Fargo difference. Felix is a strong player. I've seen him in other tournaments, but he might be a little under Fargo. Lukas has been struggling for the last few days. You never know. The kid could dig deep and just suddenly catch a gear, and he's dangerous when he catches a gear. 1 on the side. 2 in the center. 2 a little trapped on that. It looks like maybe the 4 ball. An interesting choice for where to put the Taom Max rack. Just hanging it off the digital board. The tablet for digital pool. Might see a push here. Might see a safety play. I don't know Felix very well, so I can't really predict, but I like the safety play. He's going for the he's going for the safety play. Gives the 2 a little nudge, sends the 8 down by the 9. Now the Connecticut kid, Lukas Fracasso-Verner, has to decide, do I want to try and play this ball in the corner, or do I want to try and play safe? That's a tap-in safety. He was looking to get the cue ball and the 2 ball on the opposite sides of the 3. Didn't quite get there, so now there's a 3. I'm sorry, there looks like there's a 2 ball play on the side. He goes down. 3 is pretty well in the same position, but look at the 4, man. That is, like, I am 90% sure. It's hard to tell sometimes with the color content, but I think this is the 4. So how he's going to get on it. He could go for a 4-9 combo. It's possible. Or he could just be playing for the safety. Man, oh, I thought he was going to click the 4 for a second there. I thought maybe he could pop it out of there, but it looks like now he's kind of jacked in the corner. I can't even look at the overhead. I think Felix is in a bad way here. It looks like he might be hooked. Going for the point bank. Oh, and he got it. Wow, he caught a piece of the 4 and the rail. Great shot there from Felix Vogel. Aaron, so to answer your question, we are in the winner round 3. You go to the link in the comments section, digitalpool.com/tournament/battle of the bull. You'll be able to see that we are in winter round 3. This is table 8, August 15th, 7 p.m. Can't tell if Lukas has a piece of this 4-ball or if he's just sort of looking at a swerve, maybe a jump. Looks like he's looking at a jump now. Jumpy did right over that 4-ball. So now, what do you call it? Felix is going to have ball in hand. Going to stun it up a touch. Probably going to roll forward into the right rail for the 6-ball. A bit of drawback for the 8-ball. Looks like he's in pretty good shape. I like going forward with a little right to come back to the left side of the bottom of the pool table. The 9-ball. Let's see what he's going to do. Like we're on the same on the same page. He's got a pretty sharp angle on the 9, but shouldn't be a problem. All right, Felix knocks it down 2-1. Felix Vogel over Lukas Fracasso-Verner. Score coming up. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in, bringing you live actions from the Battle of the Bull in Roanoke, Virginia, and the Wolf's Den. Like Felix got the one ball on the side, and he's got a decent look at the two. Rob, now we're live. All right, Lucas in pretty good shape here on the 5. He's going to draw back to the 6. Question is, how is he going to go from the 7 to the 8 to the 9? Looks like he's going to one rail it to the 7.
Not going for the shortest game, the longest game. Basically broken it.
It does seem to be his MO. He's just kind of. I always like to say late for a dinner reservation, but yeah, he's ready for 2-2 right now.
For that.
All right, looks like we're on a little bit. Nope, never mind. I thought we were on a player break, but Lucas getting ready to break rack number 5.
I was taking this.
When he's on the table, he's got a certain rhythm.
Got things to do.
That's just the way it is. One ball goes straight in the side. So does the 2. Got to look at the 3. That's not a bad break. I mean, it's wide open. Got every ball's got a pocket. Three goes in the bottom left. It definitely doesn't go in the bottom right. 5's in the way. He's not happy because he's got to keep the ball speed under control to get on the 4 in the bottom left. That's the big problem.
At the bottom, cracking to that. What?
Kind of like this decision, actually. Make it your opponent's problem. Now he's got to drive through the 5 to get to the 4. No, that's the. Oh, that's the 2. I thought that was the 4.
That makes a lot more sense.
All right, that makes a lot more sense. You're absolutely right. It looked purple to me. So Felix just made the 2, and he's got a shot at 3. Beautiful cut shot on the 3. Now he's got the 5 straight in the corner. Just going to roll forward for a look at the 6. Absolutely perfect. Felix in complete control right now. He's got a little straight on that 7 ball. Have to maybe roll forward. Think draw. Got the cut. 2 rails for the 9.
No.
That works. There you have it. 3-2 Felix. Pack number 5 coming up. I think. Let me just double check the scores. Yeah, I got it. 3-2 Felix.
I feel about the kid being the old one at the table.
Frankly, every time we approach the table, we're the old ones at the table. So
Yeah. I mean, that I've grown accustomed to. How old is Felix? He's got to be like.
Felix, let's see if I can maybe do a quick Google search. Find out.
Going 16.
He's a junior world champion. We know that. I think the last time they played in the Rally in the Valley, I looked him up and he was 18. According to WNT matchroompool.com, he's 17 years old. Junior world champion and a heck of a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, playing at this level.
Yeah, no doubt. Dude has the chops, man. He's got the ball like it's on a string. He's walking it around the table. 17 Politico says. So confirming my data from the WNT Matchroom Pool site. Yeah, he's 17 years old, junior world champion, and pretty sure if memory serves, took Lukas down in the Rally in the Valley.
Mm-hmm. Well, watching what I'm seeing here, I got it. Over in that a little.
I think he'll find a way.
Guarantee you I have chalk in my bag that's older.
Probably wearing underwear older than him, but that's not the point.
Well, he could certainly make better use of it.
Fair. He's going to be a future world champion, not just the junior world champion. Like you just watch these guys; they come up through the junior circuit and then they just stomp. Honas, great example. There's a bunch of them out there. they get into their 20s and they just start dominating. So Lukas has got his hands full.
Yep.
It's on the 50-yard line. Not really happy about this position, but he should be okay. Yeah, it feels like he's going to stun it into the bottom rail. For position on 9 on the side.
Forward.
Forward makes me a little queasy. Stun. That was a terrible line. I gotta get a better whiteboard. He went forward. You were right. And absolutely nailed position. He's gonna get this one easy. Felix up 4-2 over Lukas Fracasso-Verner. It's running pretty quick. I mean, Lukas is not a Lukas is an actual he plays quickly. He comes to the table, he has a plan, he executes. From what I've seen so far from Felix, he does the same kind of thing. He comes to the table, he has a plan, he executes. So you're right, it could absolutely be a very quick match. We're 6 racks in, and it's only 37 minutes into the set. So Andy, he's
17.
According to the Googles, Felix is 17 years old. According to my own personal experience, Lukas is 22 years old. Possibly 23. We got a couple of young guns here fighting it out to advance in the winner side on the Battle of the Bowl from Roanoke, Virginia. Going to be a great match. Rack number 7 coming up. Oh, he missed the one on the side, but he did get leave the 7 ball, I think, is down.
Pick this one. You're still not.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got the 2 sitting there in the template with a 9. I think safe is the play here.
Oh. I did not see that.
I didn't see that coming. We're going to look at it again. Pushes the 1 into the rail. Sneaks it between the 2-9-3. And now Lukas has to figure out. Oh, did he already do it? Yes, he did. Found a way to the 1. Like I said, Lukas doesn't.
He ain't fooling around.
He ain't fooling around.
But the one is there.
Replay is literally 10 seconds. So I thought we had time to come back to the table, and Lukas just like, nope, fire. So here we go. 1 rail kick shot from Felix. Oh, very unfortunate. Here's the thing, though. The 2 is still locked up.
Well,
That's where, yeah, see where Lukas put the cue ball? That's where he wants to land after he plays the 1 ball. He wants to get behind the 9 and the 2 so that he can actually try and play the 2 in the upper right corner. See what he's got in mind here. He might be playing for this 3 foul. Opened up the 2-9 and also locked up the 1 or the cue ball behind the 8. So even if Lukas gets ball in hand again, he's sitting on 2 fouls, but yet he can have his way with the table.
Well, depending what happens here. I mean, we're on. A nice shot.
If he can get 2 rails onto the 1, that's a heck of a shot. If he actually scores the safety, so he hit it right in the face, and if the ball, I'm sorry, if the 1 ball didn't roll so far, he would have had him stuck on the 3. But that was a great response from Felix.
If I was Lukas, I'd put him right back in that same position.
All right, stick him on the 8 again. It depends on how much this 3 is in the way.
Maybe you're trying to cut it.
Try to play, yeah, try to play it in the corner.
That's probably a 2-way.
Yeah, I think that might have been a 2-way. If you miss, you still have. If you make it, you have the 2. If you miss, the 1's going to be out of position.
Because he certainly didn't have to come that far down.
True.
But I'm a coward.
See what Felix got in mind. Went for the cut shot on the 1. What's he going to leave Lukas here?
Shot.
I think that's a clean shot. Question is, could he play it with with just the right amount of speed to get around the 5-9? Or will he just slap the 1 up the table and leave Felix stuck on the 5 with no look at the 1?
That was a good shot, sir.
Or there might be a 2-rail shot. I don't know.
Reason the way for that or not?
Yeah, the 3 looks like it's in the way.
How those German public schools handle math.
Yeah, well. On 1 rail.
I think that's the right.
I think he's got, that like 2 fouls?
It is when I play.
Lukas has now got ball in hand with a pretty wide open table. If he can start correctly on this 1 ball, he should have 1, 2, 3. The 3 of the 4 is the one that makes me worried.
Almost got himself.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to roll forward that far.
I don't think he did. Perfect right there.
That'll work.
It'll work. Tuck in that shirt. Ooh,
Oh, he thinned it. Oh no. Yeah, you can see he's not happy. He had the position on the 4.
Fell straight on this 5-ball.
Well, he's very straight on the 4 ball. Question is he going to draw it past the 9 for the 5, or is he going to try and cheat?
I don't know. Yeah, let me rephrase. I know I can't cheat it.
That was so perfect. What a great shot. He left, found his way around the table, got to the 5, perfect. Now he's going to be on the 6. Still don't think I would have played it this way either, but boy, it seems to be working.
Working for him.
Exit over for the 8.
Get over for the 9.
Seems like he's going to drag it right across the table for the 9. You're absolutely right.
The winner side match or loser side match?
This is round 3 of the winner side, so the victor will advance to round 4. The loser will go to the 1-loss side. Felix is in control 5-2. Guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out the Boom and Freezer show. That's Bobby Boom Hilton, Scott Frost the Freezer, talking to all the legends of pool. Everyone from Emily Fraser, Dominic Dunn, Sky Woodward, Jason Shaw, Savannah, the Roadrunner Easton, and Carl Boyes, so far published on the various channels between YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. But also, they're filming season 2 right now. So they filmed a couple episodes down in the Florida Open, and they'll be filming some more in Roanoke, Virginia, and they'll be filming some more at the US Open. So you want to stay tuned to that channel as well. If you want to talk pool, that's the place to talk pool.
Five down.
1 down, 5 down,
I'm rolling around.
2 in, 3 in trouble. I think he actually would have preferred if that 2 stayed up.
I'll bet.
Right now, this 3's in trouble. And the where it's sitting with the 3-9 situation, you got to be real careful with his next shot. You don't want to give your opponent ball in hand here with that 3-9 land the way it is. See what Felix has got in mind. I don't know what he's lining up here. He's choosing angles.
He might have a clear look at it. I think he might try.
4 left. Let's see what he's decided.
It's
He's
still pretty good.
Yeah, he's good. Tried to send the 3 down to the short rail. Tried to send the cue behind the 6. Got at least half of it. So a couple of YouTubers are asking, or no, actually Facebook, asking where this is. This is the Battle of the Bull at the Wolf's Den in Roanoke, Virginia. The last WNT Matchroom event before the U.S. Open in Harrah's, Atlantic City, coming up next weekend. If you want to watch this event, you should check out digitalpool.net/wolfsden. Link on the bottom of your screen. Use the code the Sharkstream. But if you want to watch the U.S. Open, you got to go to WNTTV.com. Subscribe there for $10 a month, I believe. 120 per or 100 per year. But it's definitely worth it if you want to watch all the exciting action of a major tournament. I believe Scott Frost is going to be there doing some commentary with Bobby Boom Hilton. We're also going to have live action from the Sharkstream on our feed, so definitely follow the Sharkstream if you want all the news from the latest major. After that, we were going to go to the McDermott Classic up in Boston, but they postponed. At the end of the day, though, you want to check out all the action from the Sharkstream bus, the Shark bus, the Shark Tank, whatever we're calling it now.
Sharkmobile.
I was talking to Bobby earlier, a little while ago, and he says he's got 7 pros worth of cargo and bodies getting into the Shark bus to head from this venue to the it's the U.S. Open, Harris Pool. So we're gonna have a lot of interesting coverage. Definitely follow us.
Ever being and buy them a big plate of chili cheese nachos before that trip.
Chili cheese nachos, 7 pros, 2 Sharkstream. We'll go with promoters.
Yep.
So 9 dudes.
Yep.
In a van.
Yep.
Chili cheese nachos.
Love it.
You think that's a good idea?
I think it's a great idea. I'm not in that van.
As long as you're not in that van.
You want content? There's content.
There's content. Yeah, Jonas Soto will be in the van. Georgie Georgiev will be in the van. Lukas Fracasso-Verner will be in the van. Pretty sure Mustafa's coming along for the ride. There's a couple of it's going to be interesting. I don't know if I want to be in that van, especially if there's chili cheese nachos involved.
Just sad. Proves the comedic value by at least tenfold.
Well, I told Bobby earlier today when we were broadcasting, I was like, all right, you got to get that thing completely tricked out with like a dancing, I guess I'm trying to use the words lightly, dancing pole, maybe some mirrors, balls, and some, spotlights and things, and then get that thing entirely mic'd up and with video. I know what you said in my text messages. We're not going to say that here on the Sharkstream, but it was still pretty funny.
Gotta be careful, man. Those Spaniards are free spirits.
They are. Well, you saw we were here at 3:00 yesterday, and as we were getting ready to broadcast, I was explicitly instructed, do not show me on the Sharkstream. This is Georgie, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had the Zoom call. You can just listen to me. I don't want to talk, or I don't want to be seen. And then we were talking on the Sharkstream, and Georgie and Bobby Boom were talking about pool. Next thing you know, I get an instruction from my text messages saying, hey, you got to go to the Zoom call, and there's Georgie talking. And sure enough, there's Jonas running around shirtless. I don't want to know what's going on in these Airbnbs. That's all I'm going to say. But I got to say, I'm envious of Bobby Boom. I'm envious of anyone that's getting to travel around in the Shark Bus and follow this East Coast tour. Florida Open, Battle of the Bull, followed by the U.S. Open. That's got to be insane. That's,
Yeah.
I mean,
That'd be a fun trip.
what a trip.
Just a scotch of talent in there.
So here's Lukas getting ready to make this final out for 3-5 against Felix Vogel. Made it. All right, Lukas, 3-5. Sharkstream, Team No Sleep. Let's go. The Boom Bus. That's what Bobby's saying it's called. I still like the Shark Tank. I just know that if we were to call it the Shark Tank, the actual billionaires would sue us. So the Boom Bus is probably the better route.
So what you do is you just fill it with water.
Turns out Mark Cuban and all those investors over there at Shark Tank, they could probably bury the Yale Billiards. So we're not going to try and screw around. We're going to call it the Boom Bus. Bobby, you're absolutely right. I think we need a Connecticut license plate. I thought maybe we should call it Jaws. Just like, yeah, it's not safe to go out in the water.
I like that.
But I was overruled. It is pretty cool. It's a beautiful black. It's not a Sprinter van. It's what the Ford equivalent of a Sprinter van. Bobby got some magnets put together. It's a E-Transit or Transit, something like that. Ford Transit, that's the one. So they're out there in this beautiful black transit van with the Sharkstream and Yale Billiards logo. You can scan the QR code right there on the driver's side door and on the passenger side door. Eventually, it's going to be wrapped up like a whole billboard. It's going to be amazing.
Make sure everybody on the stream buys them those chili cheese nachos.
Chili cheese nachos. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a super chat for chili cheese nachos. If you want to contribute to the chili cheese nachos, I'm going to set up a super chat right now. If you want to throw $2 in or whatever, we will buy the fellas in the van chili cheese nachos and we will film it and release it. The Yale Whale loved that, Lance.
Starting to strut around the table again. I think he's getting his juice. Bail up for the 8.
What a nice shot. That 8-ball, that shot right there would have crippled me.
Yep. I was second guessing it and third guessing it. I was like, one rail at you, 2 rail
A
at.
brutal shot, and he just nailed it. Oh, Willie, that's another one. Lance, man, you are on point. Lucas brings it up to 4-5. He's down 1 game in a race to 9 against Felix Vogel, the junior world champion. What a great set. Why is it every time I pick a match to cover on the Sharkstream, it goes hill? Can we just fast forward to the race to 1?
I mean, we could.
I mean, it would be nice. I like the Yale whale. I personally like Jaws. Thank you, Lance, for backing me up on that one. I think that would be an amazing, like, custom license plate on the back of the Sharkstream bus, the Shark bus.
Yeah.
Bobby put it in there as like, where did he put it? The Boom Bus. All right, so you could actually title the license plate Boom Bus or whatever else. It sounds a little bit too similar to a very familiar channel on another venue that's not YouTube or Facebook. So we're going to leave that alone.
I'm just saying.
There's a Boom Bus, and then there's another bus that's very famous. I think we should stick with the Yale whale, possibly Jaws. Little Willie is pretty funny. Anybody else got any suggestions? Throw it out in the comment section. We'd love to hear it.
I just noticed he put his glove on too. He didn't have it on for a little while.
Like when Popeye just opens up the can of spinach.
It could be.
Oh, I think I need to open up a can of whoop. So I'm going to break my glove out.
They say he was getting them all in, but
then he broke dry. Senga bus, that's another interesting bus that's out there. And please do not put in the comments the bus that I was just talking about. Yeah, the old Six Flags theme, I think it was. Ben, I was informed in a previous broadcast that these are 4 1/4. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure what they told me is it was 4 1/4, and then the sides are 4 1/2. Oh, Michigan Mike just sent me a video or a picture of a party van that may or may not resemble the actual Shark bus. What did he call it? The Boom Bus.
The Boom Bus.
He got on the 2 just fine. He's just got to kind of pull it back a little bit, I think.
Actually have more angle.
I think he can just stop it there and knock the 9 out of the way, and he's fine for the 4. Or he can pull it back and maybe pull it back again. I actually like the idea of just knocking the 9 out of the way, but that's my straight pool brain.
You might go 2 rails.
Just going to sit there. Or he's going to pull it back 2.5 feet and get perfect position. This is why I'm a 482, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Just saying, I didn't even think of pulling it back to the rail like that. Well, you get more experience, but you don't get any smarter. It's like he kind of overran that a little bit, because this is a stretch of a shot. Turns out modern pool equipment comes with extensions and bridges and all kinds of stuff.
I don't think much is going to slow.
He's going to have to get a bridge. No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's trying desperately to avoid the bridge, but no. You will use the rake when you need to.
Sometimes that is your best option. This behoove you to practice with it.
Good, Felix. Yeah, you basically had the entire top half of the table.
Yeah, pretty good.
His ball control is exemplary. He's been playing absolutely fantastic when it comes to placing the cue ball. Even took the chance there of getting snookered by the 9. Said, "You know what? I got this. Just gonna take it, pull it back a couple of inches, drop the 8 in the side, and the 9 is dead straight." What a nice run out.
Pretty nice. No fear.
Felix, junior championship. Oh my goodness, he's playing flawless right now. I don't think I've seen him make a mistake yet. What a great play. It's the best way to measure pocket size. I don't know. We've been down here with a set of calipers and measured our pockets here on the Gold Crown 3s that are going up for. They're already up for sale. I think we only have 6 left. We have Gold Crown 7s coming in the next few weeks. So we used calipers, but I don't know. Is it point to point or is it on the shelf?
I think it's good.
I would say point to point.
It's not going to be different.
I mean, once upon a time, I actually did do a the pocket close up of our table 8, where we have 4-inch pockets. But I don't know if there's a standard. Is it point to point or is it from rail to rail on the shelf? How do you measure the pockets? I'd say point to point, the opening. Politico is saying shelf to shelf is rail cut. Pocket cut is different. Mark says it's point to point. See, I'd say point to point, the opening is the size of the pocket. How it's cut is dependent on the manufacturer of the table. So they can be straight back to the shelf or they can be tapered. Brunswicks tend to be tapered. Diamonds tend to be straight. Bob Lewis is saying the mouth of the pocket, which I'm assuming is like another way of saying point to point.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Look at this hook. Look at this hook. I don't know if I got it in time.
Look at this mark, too.
Boom. Kick shot, hook.
Only way to play it. Only way to play
I mean, how else do you play this shot?
it. Yeah. He's even got the 7 ball there.
JT saying point to point because there's 2 different kinds of shelf cuts for diamond. Pro cuts have a deeper shelf. Tell you what, as soon as we get our Gold Crown 7s here in a few weeks, I will do an exact measurement and we'll figure it out from there.
They'll say those deep shelves on those diamonds, man, they will embarrass you.
They'll hurt you. They hurt you bad. Right now, we have 2 diamonds still at Yale Billiards. 1 is still for sale. We have a 7-foot diamond for sale. 1 is already claimed. We have 6 gold crown 3s for sale for $2,500. The other 10 have already been claimed, and we're going to be replacing every table in this building with Brunswick gold crown 7s or brand new Brunswick 7-foot tables. It's, you know, the Brunswick arena is going to be amazing, but I can't wait to play on a gold crown 7. That's going to be sick.
Tables in here are nice. I'm looking at the diamond right now. It's a sweet looking table. I do agree with Politico. You're used to just one type of table, and then all of a sudden you're switching for something like this.
You know, I went down to US1 a couple times recently, and I started playing on the Rassens. They play very differently than the Brunswicks that I've been playing on for 32 years. And as soon as all these tables are gone and we're playing on gold crown 7s, I'm guessing I'm going to have to learn the whole game over again. The rails are going to be bouncier. The pockets are going to be tighter. The shelves are going to be deeper. The pockets are going to be flush instead of having that little bumpy thing that I can usually grab onto. It's going to be a whole different experience.
The swearing is going to be...
The swearing is going to be louder. Fortunately, we have a beautiful Touch Tunes jukebox down here that can drown out all the swearing.
Ooh!
Oh, Lucas, what the hell? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he's frustrated. I can see, you can see from his body language.
He's done that several times this match.
He's coughed up a couple balls he really shouldn't have. And Felix is not going to let him have any leeway. Don't agree with this decision at all. Drawing it back up for the side pocket position, I thought he would just going to play a little light left to go. Like, I thought he'd be aiming to land here.
I don't even mind going by it and putting it inside.
But that draw shot.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, that confuses me. See what the kid's got in mind. He's still picking lint off the table, but he's got to find a way to get this cue ball around after making the 8.
Felix, man, he's full service.
Full service.
Takes the balls off the table, takes the trash off the table.
Made the 8. Does he have the speed? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. What a shot. That's a boom for the 8 ball. Tap in for the 9. 7-6 or 7-4.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Sharkstream, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Break number 12. Felix up 7-4. One on the side. 2 running around.
I have a shot on the 2.
Yeah, I don't think he's got to look.
Seen him jump yet.
I got the 3 also. That 2 is kind of
Right in front of the pocket.
Kind of. Well, it's still in deep space. I mean, going over the 9-7, that's gonna be tricky.
Here.
No one at that age has any fear. I get it. Here he goes. Buckle up. We're going to the air.
Out of his line of sight. Every time he gets down on it, he swings back over.
Oh, is there somebody in front of him? Left?
Right. He might be able to go 2 rails at this if he wanted to hit it.
Just gonna call a push. Interesting choice. So now the 4 stays down. He's got the, so Lukas has the 2 all the way up. Where's the,
All you got to do is make the
well, the
2.
5 ball? Like you make the 2, but then how do you get position on the 5? Unless you go for the 5-9.
You go 5-6. Got the 6 hanging in the corner.
5's hanging. Yeah, you're right.
They just tap it in.
Or yeah, I think he's living rent free right now, but we'll see. I love these players. They do like I learned this from Lukas. You literally touch the table where you want the cue to land, and then you visualize how to get there. I never used to do that until I learned it from Lukas, and I'm starting to see or just notice a lot of these other pros do the same thing. That would literally lay their cue on the table and put the tip like this is where the cue is going to go. Love that. Seven in the side, 8 in the top left corner. Yep, there it is. See what he did? It's a habit that I've started to really embrace. Then my other habit of thinking 6 shots ahead and then missing the shot right in front of me. That habit I don't like.
You're in good.
Felix getting ready to go to the hill.
I run the table out perfectly in my head
Every time. I'm in the booth. I never miss.
a couple times.
Never missed in the booth. Felix going to the hill. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to bring you another match at 9 o'clock. Not sure which one yet. I haven't been told by my director, Bobby Boom Hilton. But let's take a look at the actual web page and see if maybe, let's see if you guys want to weigh in. What do you think? We cannot do John Mora, but we can do any of these other matches at 9 p.m. But let me know in the comment section if you're interested in a specific match. My hunch is we're going to go with Guama and Mustafa.
Be a good match.
As we all know, Bobby Boom's going to make the ultimate decision. And, 3 ball drops. 1 ball missed. And 1 ball is in no man's land. Nando saying, Guama. Yeah, I have a feeling that there's going to be an overwhelming majority suggesting Gregorio Sanchez, a.k.a. Guama, and Mustafa Alnar, who's staying in Bobby's room this weekend, as far as I know. So I think that's going to be our 7 o'clock, or what is it, 9 o'clock match? 9 o'clock match. I don't think Beato's playing at 9 o'clock. Oh, Beato's playing at 9 o'clock. That's a possibility. That's a very big possibility. What else do you guys think? As long as it's not on the Bull Carbon Arena on that website, we can stream it. So please do tell me which ones you guys want to watch. Mora is a good choice. That's absolutely. We always love to see John Mora.
Oh,
He's gonna be in the arena. So you have to go to the link on the bottom of your screen to sign up for the pay-per-view if you want to watch John Mora. Sorry, Robbie Capito, and John Mora will be only on the features table.
That will be a good match.
Oh, great match. Wish we could stream it. Beato, yeah, there's another vote for Beato. Yeah, all right. So Beato is off the chart. We cannot do Beato. I'm sorry, we cannot do Capito and Mora. Beato we can do. So if you want to see table 9, Beato, you can either sign up on the link on your screen or vote for it in the comments section. I'm totally open. Let's see what you guys want to hear. My inclination is Mustafa and Gregorio Sanchez, but you guys, it's up to my boss at the end of the day. So we'll see what he says, and if he doesn't say anything, then I get to pick. All right, LFV needs 5 in a row. Felix needs 1 to finish this set. So Beato we can do. I mean, there's a few. Keaton versus wow, there's a couple other ones. Beato's a good one. Politico says Mustafa and Guama. Beato is playing. Beato's playing Lo Li Wen at 9 o'clock on table 9. I can bring you that one if you want. Mika versus Burkle. Oh, Mika Van Burkle. Playing someone named Albert Juanarta. Got a couple more votes for Guama in the comments section. So it's basically a tight race between Beato and Guama. Guama and Mustafa Alnar is a definite going to be a great match. Carlo Beato and Lo Li Wen going to be a great match too. So I'm going to limit it to now. We're going to only choose from those 2 matches. What would you rather see, Guama and Mustafa or Lo Li Wen and Carlo Beato?
Rifle back too.
Oh, it's like evenly split between Guama and Mustafa, or Beato. It's a very even race here. Seeing a lot more Beatos, so I'm going to talk to my boss and say, hey, which one do you want to do? Lowly Wen is, yeah, see that there's a whole bunch of people coming out. Josh Filler, right there in the comment section, is saying he wants to say Lowly Wen is my low-key favorite to win. Josh Filler in the comment section saying we should go Lowly Wen. Beato and Low, Beato, oh my goodness. This is a tough call.
Yeah, he ain't happy here. Can hit that 2-ball. He's younger eyes than I've pushed.
Beato. I mean, there is a definite majority saying Beato. And if Josh Filler says he's picking Lowly Wen to win the whole darn thing,
Quickly said it to win.
I think my needle is pointed in a certain direction. So we'll see. As soon as I get back word from the boss, I'll announce it. Bobby Boom's out there in Roanoke right now with Scott Frost, the Freezer. They're filming the Boom and Freezer show, so I don't know if he's going to respond, but I have a feeling I know which way the winds are blowing. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, all right, so we're about 70-30 right now. Beato versus Low. I'm going to give Josh 2 votes just because Josh. I mean, why not, right? We don't want to get the filler killers all crazy at the Sharkstream, so.
Bro, both of them could kick my ass.
I don't know that it's the real Josh Filler. I'm just kind of leaning into it. So, for those of you who are asking in the comment section, but at the end of the day, about 70% of the responses have been in favor of Beato versus Low. So, that's kind of where the winds are blowing.
That is not what he was expecting. Gonna leak out. This is a shot that Lucas missed on what, 2 racks ago?
Here's the thing, guys. I can click on anybody's name and I can block you and I can send you home or whatever, but I can't click on a button and say, is this the real person? YouTube lets you do whatever you want. So I'm just saying. Someone named Josh Filler said Low's going to win the whole thing in YouTube, but the giant share of you that have commented in the comment section have said you would rather watch Beato versus Low. So I think that's what I'm going to air in about 20 minutes. Unless Bobby texts me and says, no, you're doing Mustafa and Guama. Then the boss takes care of it. But for now, my current prediction is we're going to do Beato versus Low. Big shot there from the kid. That was huge.
Understand your problem, Sounding Six, but
Oh, it's funny. I mean, we have a nice relationship with Digital Pools. Zach Goldsmith is amazing. He's been our technologist and installed a whole lot of technology here. I understand. You want to watch every single table. There is a way to do that. It's listed on the bottom of your screen. You can watch whatever table you want. Having said that, I have to pick who I want to stream. Big hit for here. Lucas
Well
gonna go to 5. All right, not giving up yet. Needs 4 more, I believe. 3 more. Looking at the top of the screen, they got it at 6-8. I missed a rack. All right, kid's not going down easy. Felix has got to work for it. The kid needs 3 more. Felix needs 1.
break right in the side.
Got the head ball. The 2 is kind of lost. Gonna make this rack a little bit more interesting. I'm fascinated that these guys are borrowing racks off each other's tables. You see that? Believe me, you look at his left shoulder, you see the Sharkstream logo on it. You see the Yale Billiards logo on his right breast. It's not hard to see who we're rooting for here. Or it's right shoulder. So yeah, no, I mean we obviously have a little bit of skin on the game, but LFG, LFV, but gotta be honest, this kid Felix Vogel, absolutely supremely talented, just delivering amazing pool tonight.
See him improve.
He's not going away anytime soon. I didn't think he had that kind of cut either. That was a razor.
And those eyes.
Yeah, when you got 17-year-old eyes, you can see the edge of the ball. That was a huge.
Oh, wait for it.
Did the 9 jump in?
He's laughing, so I don't know if you can see it.
It's like, are you for real? That is the face of
Yeah.
for real.
Yep. This is how it's gonna.
This is how you roll that ball. That is exactly what that face says. Get that safe play.
I do too, but I mean, Lucas Banks.
You can see it, but the problem is like where he left it.
Yeah.
Lucas, the only choice he has is to try and safe back, and he's been leaving it open.
You can put the 2 right back where he's at, if not make it. I think
He was always going to play behind the 8 from that position. What Felix has got in the tank here. Going to go over?
going over.
Yeah, I'm an old fart, but I think they got to get rid of jump cues. Taking away the safety by just being able to leap a ball anytime. Feels like it breaks the game. Oh my God. He was about 6 inches in the air before he even got to the 8 ball. That's just crazy pants for me. Just saying. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for your comments in the comments section. Unless I get a text from Bobby Boom Hilton that says we're going to do Guama and Mustafa, we're going to go on the air at 9 o'clock with Beato and Lo. Holy when. So stay tuned. Turn on your notifications. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe. And you'll be able to watch Carlo Beato and Lo Li Wen on Table 9 at 9 p.m. Of course, pending the conclusion of this match.
Got a tic-tac-toe out here.
Definitely looks a little tic-tac-toe. Hey, kid, making an 8-7 if he gets these out. And, you know, generally speaking, 99%. Stretch himself out a little bit here, but he should be good. Should be good. Boy, does he not think like I do. I thought that was a little bit of force inside.
No, I thought that's what he was going to do, but I'm just always afraid to hit it.
Bang zoom. Lucas within 2 games of winning this set. Felix still needs 1. He needed 5 in a row, and he's already gotten 3. So Lucas, don't count the kid out, man. He's ready to rock and roll. Go Connecticut Kid, Yale Billiards Pro. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Having said that, my God, Felix is awesome. I wish I had that kind of chops when I was 17 years old.
Or which end of the pool cue to use at 17.
Yeah, I was using the fat end myself, yeah.
Blame my parents.
$16 coming up. Lukas breaking. Sharkstream says Georgie advances, knocking out Brandon Schuff 9-6. Georgiev. That's fantastic. I was going to say a different word, but I went with fantastic.
Nice word.
It's a good word. Congratulations, Georgie. Guest commentator on the Sharkstream, by the way, now. Lukas getting ready to break rack number 16. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button for me and follow us on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. It goes a long way, trust me.
Having trouble with the rack, even with magic rack.
If you have trouble with a rack and you're doing rack your own with a template, then that's on you. Once again, let's try it. Let's try it again. Rack 16, getting ready to go. Side pocket.
All right. Oh, the 9 was tracking.
Oh yeah, that was pretty close. You got the 1 straight in, but the 9 was definitely tracking.
Oh.
Wow. That would have been gross if he went to the hill on that one. Pretty dirty. But here we are. Got to look at the 2 ball. Not a great look, but a look. Gonna kind of Z the 2 up towards the short rail. Can't say I disagree with that. That actually is a pretty decent plan.
I think he's going to like what happens here.
Well, he's gonna get safe. He's gonna get murdered safe.
Tickets for the Diamond Arena pool table, $100 a ticket. If you can't use a 9-foot diamond or 4¼ inch pockets and Sharkstream Cloth, you can always get the cash out option. $100 a chance. Come on up and see us at the podium if you want a chance on the Diamond pool table.
Left and right. Safe, safety, safe. Ooh. Now the 9 still kind of got it covered. I don't think there's a window, but there might be. Yeah, I don't think he has a kick at it, is what I'm saying. Ben says these 2 young players are future Mosconi and Reyes Cup players. I completely agree. I would love to see Lukas on the U.S. side. I think this kid, Felix, absolutely is going to be a world champion someday. He's already a junior champion. He's 17 years old. Brilliant future.
Nice retort by Lukas right
Yeah, that wasn't a bad response, not to lie. 5 and 9 in the way. Jump. He's basically taking the jump out with the 9 so far away. The 6 is in the way of the kick. thinking 2 rails, kick at it from behind. Rails slaps it in the back.
That'd be fortunate.
The 7's going to help out a little bit. Not a bad leave. I mean, Lukas has a direct look, but at the end of the day, he can't pocket the 2. Best he can do is 2-7 or save. I save this all day. It's a big shot because if he sells out, Felix wins the set.
Yeah.
He knows that Felix is on the hell, and he's just like, okay, so do I try something risky? But at this point, when Felix is on the hell, I don't try anything risky. It does appear that way.
What the hell do I know?
You know what? He drained the 2-7. Here's the problem. Now he's looking at the 2-4. And you can see the frustration. Like, he was kind of hoping to get rewarded for that one. Now the 2-4 is a problem. If he makes another combo, I'll just stop playing pool entirely. Because 2 combos in a row like that, that's just gross. You have to be contemplating the safety right now.
There's
You don't go for this combo. He almost pulled the trigger on it. I thought for a second we were going to see him try to fly the 4.
well, he stood up. That's good.
Dominic saying cross-side the deuce. Can you imagine if he just tried to ship the 2? Bob says this is actual pool jail. Yeah, this is one of the hardest decisions you're gonna have to make in pool.
Yeah.
How do you find a safe out of those knots? This is just gross. That's one pocket Lukas right there. This is a one pocket player saying, you know what? I'll just put it in my own hole.
He put his whole match on that shot, though.
That was so huge. Oops, wrong table. That was huge. What a one pocket shot that was. Going thin to go cross corner.
I didn't think he had that angle to the right.
I didn't even think he had that shot. Now we're going to bank it again. Oh my God, the kid is on fire.
He should have just been doing.
Andy Gow, are you still watching? Because I have a feeling we're going hell. That was two absolutely sick bank shots. And now he's just got the tap in 5, the tap in 6.
Trying to come over low for the 8. But
Well, for these guys, it's a tap in. For me, it'd still be messy. Look at this. Absolutely perfect position. Boom. A great out from Lukas Fracasso-Verner to go hill. I have to make a new animation because I have the break and run animation, but I need to go with like hill thriller Andy Gow as the sponsor.
legit. Well, if that doesn't wake up his confidence, I don't know what will.
Oh man, he's on fire right now. If he BNRs this one, what do you say at that point? He did his last set that I covered. He did 4 BNRs on this table. So if there's ever a time for a BNR,
This would be a nice time.
this would be a good time. So what's going to happen is as soon as this match is over, we're going to shut down the stream. And then we're going to come immediately right back with Carlo Beato and Lo Li Wen. I have not heard back from Bobby, so that's the match with that. The YouTubers. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. He did reply. He replied Beato. So we're coming back with Beato and Lo Li Wen right after this one. So as soon as we shut down, turn on your notifications now. Turn on your blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. We're going to be down for about 30 seconds, and then we're coming right back with Beato and Lo Li Wen.
But the one ball.
Oh, what a... That was unfortunate. He made the 1 and the 2, and then scratched.
Flips the 9.
That's a heartbreaker.
Right into the side.
That is a huge heartbreaker. Felix has ball in hand now on the 3.
3, 4's up table. 5 at the
Wide,
6
wide open table.
Second, 4th in this rack.
Like I said, turn on your notifications. We'll be back right after this match. I'm not saying which way it's going to go at this point. I think Felix is in a pretty good shape, but we're going to come back with Carlo Beato and Lo Li Wen right after this set is over. Why does it say 7-8?
The 2 up at one point.
I'm confused. I have it at 8-8. I'm sorry, 8-8.
got 7-8 on.
Right on the screen that says 7-8, but I have it at 8-8. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Did Lukas not put up his last match? Or his last rack? I'm looking at the video feed, folks, and you can look at the top of your screen. The tablet says 7-8. I don't know why there's a game removed. I have it at 8-8. Yeah, I would say TJ Seabolt says Lukas didn't mark it. Bobby Hooker says Lukas didn't post his game.
Well, not going to matter in 4 balls.
In 4 balls, it's not going to matter.
Just hit Lukas by accident on putting the magic rack. Good strategy, taking a game off your opponents. Oh, hold on a second. We're just ain't over yet. Giving himself a little tester right at the end.
This is going to get real interesting if Felix doesn't make this ball and Lukas wins. He should have this set, but the commenters are saying, I guess it doesn't matter now. But
Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Hall. I hope you all like and follow Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Lukas Fracasso-Verner. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Sharkstream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Sharkstream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Sharkstream.
Hey guys, I'm Federer Horst. Join us on the Sharkstream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Sharkstream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Sharkstream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Sharkstream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at